finite sets, finite and infinite sets. Finite and infinite sets. So let us discuss what is finite set. If I ask you one question, how many students are there in your class? You immediately give me an answer as either 40 or 42, whatever may be the strength of your class. You know it. And if I ask you how many months in a year, you will immediately say that there will be 12 months in a year. Okay. And if I ask you how many stars are there in the sky, can you answer me? What you will say? You cannot give a particular answer to that, particular number to that. Okay. So that will be infinite. Okay. Give me how many natural numbers are there. If I ask you, what you will say? Many natural numbers, many and many natural numbers. That is infinite number of natural numbers, you will say. If I ask you, how many natural numbers are there that are less than 10? Immediately what you will say? There will be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is a finite number. So finite set, if a set has finite number of elements, then that set is called a finite set. A set having finite number of elements. Finite number of elements is called a finite set. It's called a finite set. It's called a finite set. That is a set whose cardinal number, we discussed what is a cardinal number. A set whose cardinal number is a definite, let me change my pen, is a definite whole number, then that set is called a finite set. Then that set is a finite set. Finite set. If the cardinal number of a set is not a definite whole number, that means we cannot define how many elements are there in that set. That set is called an infinite set. Can you give me one example for that? Yes, many examples are there. Set of natural numbers, set of even numbers, set of odd numbers, set of prime numbers. All these come under infinite sets. So let us solve some examples. So do this from your exercise, from your textbook. Which of the following are empty sets? Justify your answer. We have to identify whether given example is an empty set or not. Set of integers which lie between 2 2 and 3, which lie between 2 and 3. So integers means what? -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Can you give me some numbers which are in between 2 and 3? 2.1, 2.2, 2.3. Whether they are integers? No. So what is this? It's an empty set. What's the answer for this? An empty set. An empty set as, what's the reason? There will not be any integer, will not be any integer in between 2 and 3. In between 2 and 3. That's all. Okay. Second one. Set of natural numbers that are smaller than 1. Set of natural numbers that are smaller than 1. That are smaller than 1. Suppose I ask you, give me any number which is smaller than 1. What you will say? You will say 0 0.9, 0 0.8, 0, -1, -2, -3. Are they natural numbers? No, they are not. They are not natural numbers. So whether we get any number smaller than 1, which is a natural number? No. So what's the answer then? What's the solution for this? What we conclude here? It's an empty set. An empty set. What's the reason? What's the reason for this? Because there is no natural number. There is no, there is no natural number less than 1. Less than 1. If I say less than 2, yes, it's not an empty set because we have a single element 1. Okay, let us move to the third one. Third problem. Set of odd numbers that leave remainder reminder 0 when divided by 2. When divided by 2. So observe the question carefully. Read the question carefully. Set of odd numbers that leave remainder 0 when divided by 2. You give me one example for odd number. What are odd numbers? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, so on. Let us consider one odd number, 9. When 9 is divided by 2, what is the remainder? 1. What is the remainder when 15 is divided by 2? 1. What is the remainder when 2n plus 1 is divided by 2? 1. 2n plus 1, 1. Isn't it? If we divide any odd number, we get a remainder 1. Whether we get a remainder 0 when an odd number is divided by 2? No. So what's the answer? An empty set. An empty set. What's the reason? What's the reason for this? Since there will not be any odd number leaving a remainder zero when divided by 2. That's the reason. Since they asked, justify your answer. Clear, everyone? Okay. I think it's very clear to you. Do this problem. Okay. Let us move to the second problem. State which of the following sets are finite and which are infinite. Give reasons for your answer. Let us take the first one. What is the first set? A is equal to x such that x belongs to n and x is less than 100. So natural number set starts with 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. What's the last element here? X is less than 100 means the last element is 99. So we get up to 99. So can you tell me how many elements it has? N of A is equal to how much? 99. A finite value, isn't it? Therefore, A is a finite set. A is a finite set. Let us move to the second problem. B is equal to x such that x belongs to n and x is less than or equal to 5. So B is equal to set containing, here also x is a natural number. Natural number starts with 1. And one more condition they have given, that is x is less than or equal to 5. So it has elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So less than or equal to 5 means we get up to 5. So what is n of b? N of b is equal to 5, a finite value, a finite number. Therefore, what we conclude? B is a finite set. B is a finite set. Okay. Let us move to the third one. So what is the third problem? In third problem, we are having C is equal to set containing 1 square, 2 square, 2 square, 3 square, so on. 1 square, 2 square, so on, 3 square, so on. So this is equal to set containing 1, 4, 9, 16, so on. Whether it has any end? No. So what is the cardinal number of C? It's not a definite whole number, isn't it? Therefore, what we conclude? C is an infinite set. C is an infinite set. Okay. Since it has many numbers, we say that C is an infinite set. What about D? Here itself we will write. What about D? It has only 4 elements, so it is a finite set. Finite set. What about the fifth one? X such that X is a day of the week. Day means how many days we will have in a week? 7 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, how many we are having? 7. So what about this set? This is a finite set. a finite set. So all this, we have only one infinite set, that is C is equal to set contain 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, so on. So let us move to the next problem. Pick the set which is infinite. So here also we have to pick the set with infinite number of elements. Okay. So set of whole numbers less than 10, whether this is finite or infinite. First one, let us consider this as A itself. Okay. A is equal to set of whole numbers less than 10. Whole numbers start with 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is less than 10. So we have to write up to 9. So what is n of A, number of elements in A? 10 it is having. Therefore, A is a finite set. A is finite. Clear? Next, what about the second one? B. B is a set of prime numbers less than 10. Prime numbers less than 10. Prime numbers. What are prime numbers? 2, 3, 5, 7. 9 is not a prime number. And 11, but 11 is not less than 10. So let us stop. So how many elements this B set has? 4 elements. Therefore, what about B? B is finite or infinite? B is finite set. B is finite. Similarly, C is a set of integers less than 10. This is important. This is very important. Don't get confused here. Set of integers less than 10. So integers means, what is integer set? How we denote integer set? With Z. So on, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. This is integer set, isn't it? Now what they are asking, the set of integers less than 10. Let us start with the 10. 10, what's the next number? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let me erase that set. 2, what's the other number? 1. Next number? 0. What's the next number? What is an integer less than 1? 0. Less than 0, -1, -2, -3, so on. Isn't it? Now tell me whether this is an infinite set or finite set. We have many integers less than 10. So therefore, C is an infinite set. An infinite set. Okay, C is an infinite set. Next, set of factors of 10. Fourth one. D is set of factors of 10. So let us consider a number 10. So how we can write 10? 1 into 10, 2 into 5. So what are the factors of 10 here? 1 is a factor, 2 is a factor, 5 is a factor, 10 is a factor. That's all. It has only 4 factors, isn't it? So how many elements did set D has? 4 elements. Therefore, what about D? D is a finite set. D is a finite set. That's all. So by this we completed. Do this from your textbook. Let us move to try this. Let us move to the next problem. Try this. Which of the following sets are empty sets? Justify your answer. Concentrate more on these problems, ma'am. This type is very important. Don't get confused. First, whenever a problem is given, you first read it, you first analyze it. Don't have a hurry in giving answer, in giving a solution to the problem. Okay, so try this first one. Which of the following sets are empty sets? Justify your answer. We should not simply write it's an empty set, it's a finite set like that. Justify your answer. We have to give reason. We have to give our reason why it is an empty set. So let us see that. So what is the set A? A equal to set containing x such that x square equal to 4 and 3x is equal to 9. That means x should satisfy both the equations x square equal to 4 and 3x is equal to 9. Let us solve x square is equal to 4. X square equal to 4. So x square minus 2 square equal to 0. So what about the values of x? Plus or minus 2. Plus or minus 2. So if we have 3x is equal to 9, tell me x is equal to how much? 9 by 3. So what is the value of x? 3. So if you solve the first equation, we are getting the values plus or minus 2. And if you solve the second equation, we are getting 3. Whether these two equations have same solution? No. So what about A? A is an empty set. An empty set. An empty set. We have to write the reason. What's the reason? Since x square is equal to 4 and 3x is equal to 9, equations have no common solution. No common solution. If they have common solution, we say that it's not an empty set, it has some element. Suppose if I gave 3x is equal to 6 instead of 3x equal to 9. If I gave 3x equal to 6 instead of 3x is equal to 9. What will be the solution? 3x equal to 6 implies x is equal to 6 by 3. So what is the value of x? X is equal to 2. Whether these two equations have same solution? Any common solution for these two equations? Yes. For the first equation, x square equal to 4, x is equal to 2 is a solution. For the second equation, 3x is equal to 6, x is equal to 2 is a solution. These two equations have a common solution, x is equal to 2. Then A will be set containing 2 and it will not be an empty set. It's a non-empty set when they have common solutions. But here in the given problem, since they have no common solution, the given set A is an empty set. Let me erase this. So depending upon the equations, so what the reason we have to write here? Since the two equations have no common solution, the given set will be an empty set. Let us move to the second one. What is that? The set of all triangles in a plane having the sum of their three angles less than 180. Less than 180. Suppose I gave you one triangle, whatever may be the sides and whatever may be the angles. I gave one triangle. Immediately what you will say from your lower classes knowledge, what you will say immediately, the sum of all the angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. Whether it will be less than 180? No. So we cannot find. What's the reason? It is an empty set. It is an empty set as for any triangle, sum of its sides, sum of its angles sum of its angles will be 180 degrees, but not less than 180 degrees. But not less than 180 degrees. So we cannot find a triangle whose sum of its angles is less than 180. So therefore it is an empty set. Very simple one, isn't it? Let us move to the next one. Let me write this as 2. This is the second problem. And this is the first one in the first problem. Okay. Okay, let us move to the second one. What is the second one? B equal to set containing X such that X plus 5 equal to 5 is not an empty set. Why? Already they gave the answer. They gave the answer that it is not an empty set, and we have to give the reason why it is not an empty set. So let us move to the second one. Second problem. B is equal to X such that X plus 5 is equal to 5. So in order to find the elements in this set, first we have to solve the equation given in that set. So what's the condition? X plus 5 equal to 5. So what is the value of X here? X is equal to 0. So for what are the different values of X satisfying this condition? Only one. What is that? 0. So it has an element 0. Whether this is an empty set? No, it's not equal to the empty set. Empty set means it has no elements. Since B has an element, 0, it is not empty set. Is not an empty, is not an empty set. That's all. That's the reason. Clear? So if any set has an element, then we say that it is not an empty set. So for any sets, when an equation is given as a condition, first we have to solve that equation. Then only we get the elements in that set. Let us move to think and discuss of your textbook. Yeah, I want to ask this question, everyone. Okay, so I want to mute all of you, ma. Please cooperate with me. I want the reason, ma. I want the reason from you, ma. If you are unable to control the disturbances from your outside at that place, you please mute yourselves, ma. Okay. An empty set is a finite set. Is the statement true or false? Why?
True, ma'am.
True, ma'am.
Whether an empty set is a finite set?
False, ma'am.
False. I got one false answer. Many true answers. Many answers are true. I got one false answer.
True, ma'am.
True, ma'am.
True, ma'am.
Yeah, Harish.
True, ma'am.
You raise your hand. What is it? An empty set is a finite set or an infinite set? Chapra.
Finite
True,
set.
madam.
Empty set ఇది కదా దాంట్లో ఎన్ని ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఉన్నాయి దాంట్లో ఎన్ని ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఉన్నాయిరా దాంట్లో ఎన్ని ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఉన్నాయి వన్ ఎలిమెంట్ ఉందా ఎన్ని ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఉన్నాయి దాంట్లో నో ఎలిమెంట్స్ అంటే n of pi ఎంత అంటే నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఇన్ ద సెట్ ఈక్వల్ టు
Zero.
Very good.
Zero,
It's an
ma'am.
whole number, definite whole number, isn't it? 0 is a definite
Whole number.
whole number. Definite whole number. If it is a definite whole number, then we will say that. Then we will say that
It is
a
an infinite.
Therefore,
Finite set,
pi
ma'am.
is
Finite
a
set, ma'am.
finite set,
Finite set. Finite set, ma'am.
isn't it? Pi is a
Yes,
finite set.
Set.
Okay, clear. See here, ma'am. Pi, that means it has no elements. So n of pi is equal to how much? 0. A definite whole number. Therefore, pi is a finite set. Okay. So let us start exercise 2.4, ma'am. Exercise 2.4. I want to give chance to you to discuss those problems. Please maintain silence, please. Again, I am repeating you, I am reminding you, if you are unable to control the disturbances from your outside, you please mute yourselves. Okay? నాకు రోజు మీరు సీరియల్స్ మూవీస్ చాలా చూపించేస్తున్నారు రా నాకు. సో ఫస్ట్ వన్
Not empty,
the
ma'am.
set of letters in the English alphabet. Let me write here itself. The finite
Not
and
empty,
infinite.
ma'am.
Right, question ఒకసారి వినండి. State whether each of the following sets is finite or infinite. మనం empty కాదు, finite or infinite చెప్పాలి.
Finite, ma'am. Finite set. Finite
No
set,
doubt in
ma'am.
that. No doubt in that. It's a finite set because how many elements in this set?
Finite set number of elements, madam.
26 elements. Okay. Now, so first one is finite. First one is finite. What is the second one, ma? Set of
Infinite,
lines
ma'am.
which are parallel to x-axis. Which are parallel to x-axis.
Infinite, ma'am.
Infinite, ma'am.
ఇది x-axis కదా మనకి. ఇది y-axis.
Infinite, ma'am.
X-axis కి ఎన్ని parallel
Infinite, ma'am.
Finite. So what's the second one? Infinite.
Infinite.
So what's the third one? Set of numbers which are multiples of 5.
Infinite, ma'am. Infinite, ma'am.
Continue infinite to 5,
Infinite, madam.
15, 20, 25, so on. What is this set? Infinite set. Infinite set. Next, fourth one.
Infinite, ma'am.
What's the fourth one, ma'am?
Infinite, ma'am.
Set of even prime numbers. No. What's the second one, ma'am? Set of circles passing through origin. Set of circles passing through origin. Let it be the point origin, ma'am. It is passing through origin. We have another set. We have another circle. We have another circle. Similarly, how many circles we will have? Infinite circles. So, what's the answer? Infinite set. Infinite set. Okay, clear. So,
Yes,
the set
madam.
of letters in the English alphabet is a finite set. Set of lines which are parallel to the x-axis, infinite set. Set of numbers which are multiples of 5, infinite set. Set of
Infinite
circles
set.
passing through the origin, 0, 0 is an infinite set. Let us move to the next problem. So, the set of lines, ma'am. Yeah. This is the first problem. We discussed the third problem. Okay. State which of the following sets are empty and which are not. So we have to decide whether these sets are empty sets or not empty sets. Okay. So the first one, the set of lines passing through a point.
Non-empty set. Not empty, ma'am.
So
Not empty, ma'am.
Can
Not
you give
empty,
me-
ma'am.
Can you say
Not
which-
empty.
what is that set? ఓకే మీ ఆన్సర్ కరెక్ట్ రా.
Not empty.
నాన్ ఎంటీ అనేది కరెక్ట్. ఇంకేమైనా చెప్పగలుగుతారా దాని గురించి? యా వెరీ గుడ్. ఇన్ఫైనైట్ సెట్ మా. Infinite set means it's a non-empty set, isn't it? Okay, so what's the answer for the first one?
Not empty, ma'am.
Not empty set.
Non-empty.
Not empty set, ma'am.
Empty set.
What's the second one, ma? Set of odd natural numbers divisible by 2.
Empty set, ma'am.
Empty set, madam.
Yeah, we discussed the same problem in the previous
set,
class, isn't it? So we
is an
don't
empty
have
set.
any odd number divisible by 2. So empty set. Empty set. What's the third one, ma?
Finite sets.
Empty set, ma'am. Empty set, ma'am.
X is less than 5 and X is greater than 7. Whether there will be any number which is less than 5 and
Empty
greater
set,
than
ma'am.
7, natural number? No. We discussed the similar problem in the previous class. So this is an empty set.
Empty set.
What about the fourth one? Fourth also
Empty set,
empty set.
ma'am.
Why?
Empty set, ma'am.
Whether any two parallel lines will meet? No. Two parallel lines, they will never meet, so they won't have any common point. So what's the answer for that? Empty set.
Empty set. Empty set.
Not empty set.
So what is the fifth one, ma? Set of
Not
even
empty
prime
set, ma'am.
numbers.
Empty set.
Why?
Not
What's
empty
the
set,
reason?
ma'am.
Why? What's the reason?
Not empty.
Who is the
Yeah.
2 is an
Two is an even prime. So that set will have only one element, 2. So 2 is an even prime number. So it's not an empty set. So non-empty set. Non-empty.
second చెప్పండి.
సెకండ్ దా ఓకే. నిన్న క్లాస్ లో డిస్కస్ చేసాం రా ఇది. సెట్ ఆఫ్ ఆడ్ న్యాచురల్ నెంబర్స్ డివిజిబుల్ బై 2. నాకు ఒక ఆడ్ నెంబర్ చెప్పమ్మా నువ్వు.
థర్డ్
థర్డ్ దా ఓకే. X is a natural number, X is less than 5 and X is greater than 7. X is less than 5 and X is greater than 7. ఏదైనా ఒక నెంబర్ 5 కన్నా చిన్నదిగా ఉండి 7 కన్నా పెద్దదిగా ఉండి రెండిటికన్నా రెండు సాటిస్ఫై చేసేటట్టు ఉంటుందారా?
No, ma'am.
X less than 5 అంటే ఏంటి? 4, 3, 2, 1 so on. X greater than 7 అంటే ఏంటి? 8, 9, 10 so on. ఈ రెండిటికి కామన్ గా ఏమన్నా నెంబర్ ఉందారా? ఇక్కడ ఎండ్ అన్నారు కదా, ఈ రెండిటికి కామన్ గా ఉన్న ఎలిమెంట్ ఏమైనా ఉందా? లేదు. లేదు కాబట్టి we say that it is an empty set. క్లియరా? ఎవరు డౌట్ అడిగారమ్మా? క్లియరా? ఓకే.
Yes, madam.
Let us move to the last problem. What is that? Which of the following sets are finite or infinite? So నాకు అవి finite sets ఆ infinite sets ఆ చెప్పాలమ్మా. First one.
ఫస్ట్ ది ఫైనైట్ సెట్ మ్యామ్.
Finite set, ma'am. Finite set. Finite set, ma'am.
Oh, you are very
Finite
fast.
set,
ma'am.
ma'am.
You are very fast.
Finite set.
So now you have to give me the
3
reason.
are finite sets, ma'am.
All finite
Okay.
sets ma'am.
Set of months in a year. What will be there?
All are
January,
Full, ma'am.
February,
February, March,
May,
June, July,
August,
September,
October, November,
December.
How many elements are there in A?
12 elements are there, ma'am.
Therefore, A is
Finite set.
finite set. What about B, ma?
Finite set, ma'am.
Why it is finite set?
1, 2, 3.
N of B is equal to how much? A finite number. Therefore, Tell me. B is a finite set.
Finite set.
We conclude that
B is a finite set, ma'am.
What's the third one, ma? Set
Finite
of prime numbers smaller
smaller
than
than
99. Set of prime
Finite set,
numbers
ma'am.
smaller than
Set, ma'am.
99. So let me take that as a C. Starts with 2. 3, 5,
Total
7,
7, 11,
so on.
13, 50 లేదు 97.
97. We can count the numbers in that, isn't it?
25.
N of C is finite, finite number. Therefore, what's the conclusion? C is a
finite set.
is a finite
Finite set,
Is a
ma'am.
finite set.
Finite set.
That's it. Second చెప్పాలారా? Okay.
Yes, madam.
B is equal to set containing 1, 2, 3, so on 100. ఎన్ని ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఉన్నాయమ్మా B లో? 100 ఉన్నాయి. 100 అంటే మనం కౌంట్ చేయగలుగుతున్నాం కదా. ఫైనైట్
Yes,
నెంబర్
ma'am.
కదా 100. అందుకని ఇట్ ఇస్ ఏ ఫైనైట్ సెట్.
Finite set.
Set.
Okay. Clear?
Bharat.